Good afternoon, guys. How you guys doing today?
Chilling. You supposed to introduce us?
Yeah, I'm about to introduce you guys. To the left of me, I got my bro Will, and diagonally across from me. Bro, you want to be introduced first, bro?
No.
Go from left to right.
Left to right? Okay. Yeah. And then diagonally across from me is Mijori.
Hi.
Welcome. And to the right of me is my bro, my day one.
Cream of Cash.
Creamer Cash.
Cream of Cash.
Cream of Cash.
K.O.K. Cock. What's up? Nah, it's Kashin.
Alright. But this is episode 1 of Let's Talk Not Argue. And I'm gonna let the name speak for itself, and you guys can determine whether or not we're talking or we're arguing. That's up to you guys. But shout out to Young Nasaro, New York Intentions, out now on Apple Music, and I forgot the other one. Spotify. Right. He should be streaming out on SoundCloud for free, right?
I don't think so. I don't think he put it on SoundCloud.
He should be. But go check that out. Shout out to Young Nasara, that's my bro. But today, this is episode 1, and we kind of freelancing this. Are we?
Freelancing?
I mean, we don't have a...
Freelancing.
Didn't you come with a list of topics?
Yeah, we do have a list of topics.
I thought we were going to introduce ourselves,
It's all in my head. Will, you want to introduce yourself? Will is our guest today.
I already said what's up.
My fault. That's all that matters.
Trill Bill.
Majori, you want to introduce yourself?
From Trill Bill Volume 1.
Anything you want to plug or shout out?
Fire. If it's like a Kill Bill kind of cover, that'd be hard.
Anything you want to plug or shout out?
Not today.
No, shout out your Instagram and your SoundCloud. Stop playing.
You're right.
Yeah.
Hit them with like one note though. Hit them with like one note, one finesse.
Nah. Let's have to wait till later. That's my Instagram is from this day on. FRMTHSDAYON. A lot of people get that wrong.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
What?
That was hard when I finally found out what it meant. But like the first 2 months I was following you, I'm like, what the fuck does this mean?
Someone already had the one with the O and the I, so I was like, oh, never mind.
Alright, just introduce yourself, bro.
Alright, my name Kashin. I just started rapping. I ain't got a rap name yet. I was thinking Kash, but niggas ain't gonna respect the gangster. Follow me on Instagram though, Clay Ave Cash. That's easy to spell. Cash with a K though.
Oh, okay. And as soon as we get the Let's Talk Not Argue Twitter rolling, you guys can go follow us over there, and we'll probably have an Instagram too to just show love to the fans, and then eventually you guys can email us questions that you guys have, and maybe we can give you guys advice. But today, first off, we want to talk about social acceptance, but not regular social acceptance in terms of clothing. Now we all know about Yeezus, right?
The GOAT. What's up?
shout out to Kanye, right? And we all know that he has the reputation of having clothes with a lot of holes in it. Am I wrong about that?
You right?
No, you're not wrong.
I'm definitely right about that. So now I was discussing with Kash before why it was socially awkward and bad to have holes in your clothes.
Well, that's not the argument. Don't try to say
it. All right. The original argument was:
Do you need shirts? That was the original.
Do you need shirts?
Do you need shirts?
Yes.
You need them, and I said no. You do not need multiple shirts. Technically,
how much do you think you need?
What do you need multiple shirts?
Because basically the argument was me versus him and Viv.
Yeah.
I don't know if I was saying it, whatever. But we was basically arguing. I forgot what we was arguing, but they were saying that
the argument.
They said you only needed shirts. You needed more than one shirt, and I said in real life you technically do not need more than one shirt. Only for socially you need more than one shirt.
Yeah.
So they were trying to argue me that I need one shirt, which they were wrong.
I mean,
but they changed their argument.
Socially, you gotta smell good, right? And if you have one shirt,
you can wash your shirt every day,
bro. If you go to the gym in the morning, you got school in the afternoon. How are you washing that shirt between?
You can still wash it.
I mean, you can have multiple shirts for comfort.
You can go to the gym without a shirt too.
I don't think you. What?
You can.
I don't think any gym is allowing you in there.
Many gyms allow that.
No, yeah.
What
home workouts can.
Yeah.
I went to Blink and niggas was shirtless the other day.
Really?
Yep.
Yes, Planet Fitness does not allow it, but Blink does.
Shout out to Planet Fitness. That's the gym we're currently going to.
That's the gym we barely go to through toilet. Yes, we have pizza Mondays.
I think the point of that
pizza
is
Mondays late nights.
I think the point of that. I mean,
and bagel Tuesdays early mornings.
We're going a little off topic, but I think the point of that is to it's to show people that it's a judgment-free zone, but it's a lot of judgment going on in there.
Yeah, because was laughing at while he was working out.
Yeah, that was
mad rude.
They don't know these people.
They don't know these people.
Let me stop saying their names. Yo, cover up the sense of their names.
We gotta stop saying people's names, man.
They would say PABC. I don't know, but I just got it.
How about one of our friends? That would work.
One of our friends. Yeah, could work.
Damn, bro, that's messed up. Anyway, yeah, I think we need at least 5 shirts, man. 1 shirt a day. I mean, can you wash your shirts?
No, I'm
overnight?
not disagreeing. I agree. Like, I own more than 1 shirt for a reason. But your original argument was that you need more than 1 shirt. You don't need it. Just socially, you need it. You don't need more than 1 shirt.
But isn't social acceptance something that you need? So if you need social acceptance,
I mean,
how do you not need
there are people
social
that live in the woods, like.
Who live in the woods?
Yeah, but they're
People in Africa
they're
go
also
shirtless every day.
they're socially accepted by other people who lives in the woods. You're not telling me that there's only one person.
But that's like saying everybody gotta wear the same thing just to be socially accepted. You don't. You can have your own fashion, your own style. I'm sitting here with a bandana on that don't even match my shorts.
I mean, if you're walking in the street, nobody's gonna notice that because you have a white T-shirt on and white goes with anything, and your bandana has white in it. Yeah. So technically, you are matching and you are being socially accepted. Technically,
that was my argument. I know socially, I told you socially you need it, but you don't need more than 1 shirt unless it's for like a job where you have to wear more than 1 shirt.
Was this discussion or argument just about shirts, or was it about?
That's what it was about. It was just
about
shirts. Just shirts. It was just that was the example.
I mean, I ain't walking around with no jeans in my pants, no hole in my pants, man.
I mean, it depends on where the hole is.
Even though the sweatpants I have on has a hole in it. Anyway.
I'm not trying to
Find DeMarco.
Oh, and then let's not talk about that. But anyway, I honestly think having holes in your clothes, unless it's fashionably, because there's a difference between a cosmetic hole and a damage hole. Because I got holes in my t-shirts.
I understand that.
I ain't wearing them shits.
But that's not my point.
I feel like if you, I don't know, because I feel like people can poke a hole anywhere, like in your armpit, and call it like fashion. But I feel like
call it being different, stunting on your money. What? I was gonna say stunting on my daddy. Shout out to Birdman Lil Wayne.
Shout out to.
We gotta stop shouting people out that never heard of us.
Yeah, thanks.
Like, who are these people?
Shout out to Drake. Shout out to Drake.
We need to get to these topics, but
one could dream.
I mean, we could segue into this next topic that's happening right now with R. Kelly and his sex cult thing.
I want to know about that because you guys told me about it. I was like, no, I've never heard of that.
So basically, this dad found out that his daughter is a part of a sex cult.
Believed to be sex cult
that R. Kelly set up. So basically, it's like really crazy. Like they have phones, but their phones can only be used to contact R. Kelly, and they cannot call anyone else.
No, they're not allowed to do that while they're in R. Kelly's house.
Yeah, they're not allowed to do that when they're at R. Kelly's house. And also when he has visitors open. Now this is speculation based on BuzzFeed. BuzzFeed wrote a pretty good article.
BuzzFeed is always coming clutch with the articles and information.
But
what do you mean?
That's a fact.
BuzzFeed is great.
Fuck BuzzFeed.
I actually wanted to work for them for a while.
Seriously?
Yeah, for internship and like doing design work.
Shout out to BuzzFeed.
Stop shouting to BuzzFeed.
Wow.
BuzzFeed, cut the check.
At least we're vocal, right? You know, usually people be mad quiet. Like my first YouTube commentary, boy, I was like, yeah, I got a kill right here.
Yo, you are retarded, bro.
Playing Call of Duty.
But yeah,
drop shot. I really like Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
But yeah, and then also when he has people over, the girls are not allowed to look at them. They have to stand up against a wall.
What do you mean?
And they can't address him by R. Kelly. Yeah.
How do they address him as?
They don't address him.
Sir?
Champagne.
They don't address him.
So R. Kelly has denied these rumors. Or what R. Kelly said was, he said some shit like, how y'all gonna blame me? Y'all blame me for everything. He said, I could get pussy off my name. I don't need no damn coat, which is true.
That is very true.
Mean, yeah, that is.
But they also saying that he about to drop the third ignition.
Imagine though,
he dropped the third
ignition was lit. Ignition was lit. I believe. Do I have ignition on my phone? I definitely do. R. Kelly about to sue us because we're about to be talking shit about it. But playing his music. But yeah,
I mean,
I believe
it's
it.
news.
So yeah, do you believe this sex cult thing? I don't really.
I mean, this is the first time I'm hearing about it, so I can't really say for sure.
I mean, with his past allegations, with peeing on a girl.
Just like, what else could he do?
I mean, there was a video of that, right? And he completely beat that case. Am I wrong about that? He completely beat that case.
He beat the case.
Like, that's insane. I think as an R&B artist, if you're held accountable for... If you're brought to court for sex allegations and sexual misconduct, then and there's blatant evidence, then you should be charged. I don't know.
For anyone, you should be
Yeah,
charged.
shouldn't you
if
say
there's blatant
everyone? You gotta
evidence.
say R&B singer, son.
And, I mean, because Akon got away with it too.
But Akon really did not know the girl was young. She was in the over 21 party.
Bro,
I mean, Akon doesn't even
Yeah, she
know
was
how old
under
he
21.
is. So
R. Kelly dead ass 50, but all these girls are all 21 and older. So these ain't like young
Yeah,
girls. This time.
they're
Okay.
older. See,
So-
every
now,
time
on
I
top
see
of
someone
that-
talk about it, they always ask,
They always
how
assume it's young,
old
yeah.
is the
because
girl?
it's if you're under a certain age,
But they're
it's
saying that the
illegal.
girls have Stockholm syndrome or something. So
What?
yeah,
Did I?
That's what
Yes.
people
I saw a
argue.
video of her.
Stockholm.
Do you guys want to hear what she said?
Yeah,
She had a lot to say.
I feel because if you so I don't remember what name they call this as, but if there's pornography, and if the person that is underage, if there is someone that's underage in there
Oh, here's a video. Shots.
Hi, this is Joycelyn Savage, and I would like to direct this message to my family, but especially my dad.
Did it stop recording?
Dad, you know
No, we good.
everything that's going on with the media and the internet, and what you have done is a complete disaster, and you need to stop. Because right now, I am fed up with everything you are doing. You are embarrassing me and the whole entire family.
But
I am
this shit ain't
happy
moving.
where I'm at and the people that I'm around, and it's getting out of hand, seriously. Because honestly, you know the situation that had happened that night when I went to meet R. Kelly. So I would like for you, matter of fact, I would love for you to stop what you're doing, because this is I can't believe you even went this far. I love you to death, but I need you to understand me. Please stop what you're
Can I say something? When the cameraman gets up, he looks to be just as tall as R. Kelly. I think R. Kelly is.
The boy, you gassing.
Wait, what?
If you watch the video, when the cameraman gets up, it looks like he was kneeling down, and when he got up, he's taller. And R. Kelly is known to be a tall guy, so I'm
So
assuming.
you just saying every tall nigga R. Kelly now.
Because you are Kelly.
I'm just saying. I think R. Kelly is filming that video, and she is quite beautiful. Shout out to my baby. I love you, but I am just admiring this girl's beauty. You know what I'm saying?
JP's gonna go missing.
I don't want to end up dead. I love you, babe. I love you. Shout out to her. Anyway, what were we talking about? The sex thing, right? What are your thoughts, Mijori? You think he should be child and
Yep, of course. If there's something over the fact that everyone is she of age to give her own consent to do
yeah,
this?
she looked like 21.
Okay, she looks or she is.
She is
She
21.
probably is 21.
She is 21.
Let's
At
keep
that
it
point,
stacked.
it's not. At that point, when it comes to the age thing, it's not. I want to say it's not illegal, but when it comes to a disorder that you get, like Stockholm syndrome, if you're being abused or whatever, if you're being
Stockholm syndrome.
You said-
What's that? Who said that?
Stockholm. Did you say Stockholm syndrome?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she said Stockholm syndrome.
fuck is that?
It's basically when you isn't Stockholm syndrome when you feel some attraction to your captor.
But bro,
Yeah.
you gotta turn your shit
Yeah,
down, bro.
that chick from that book.
I forgot the
There's a book
yeah.
on Stockholm
It was a
syndrome.
case too. There's a really
y'all know
case.
that book? It was the book with the girl to be tied down and shit, and they made a movie of it. And The Weeknd sung the
50
song.
Shades of Grey?
Yeah, she has Stockholm. I guess she has Stockholm because it's when you fall
I did
interest
not
for the
wanna watch
person.
that movie.
When you fall interest for the person who kidnapped you and shit.
Yeah.
Really?
So if
Yeah.
I feel when it comes
So
to
if he did kidnap them, and then she became attracted to the Stockholm syndrome.
based on what I read, the parents fully knew that they were doing this, and they were going to his house, and that they were meeting with R. Kelly. So,
they
technically
didn't know
speaking,
for what.
They didn't. I don't know if they knew for what.
If they knew for what, then
In that
It's-
video just now, she said that her dad knew for what. And
yeah.
then,
So then it's up. This is some big thing because it's
I think he should be incarcerated. Segway.
I feel like if the girls that went to R. Kelly had parents who knew they were going to R. Kelly for
Parents, these bitches
the
is
specific
21.
reason of going and staying for a sex cult,
These bitches is
then
21.
this is gonna be
If these bitches is 21, at this point, it's no longer R. Kelly's fault that they end up being attracted to their kidnapper. That's their personal fault. R. Kelly getting it where he could
Are
get
we
it.
calling R. Kelly? Yo, R. Kelly, shout out to you, man. We are not calling you a kidnapper.
No, boy, stop with the shout outs. Nobody know who we are. Nobody gonna know who we are to episode 85, boy. Unless we get some crazy ass clip that people gonna be attracted. You're gonna need a video clip for that because niggas ain't trying to sit down on a podcast
and just hear the bullshit.
Shouts out to
shout out to R. Kelly.
Nah, niggas ain't trying
What we name?
You gonna have to wait till like episode like 84, boys, and niggas might finally catch on. I'm gonna get like 1,000 views. I'm telling you, boy, if I don't got the password to cut the check.
Can we actually not say bitch?
Oh, my apologies.
Yeah, bro.
Shout out to the bitches. I mean, my fault. Last time.
Punch you.
Yo, bro. Y'all gotta speak up.
Can we
This
talk
is y'all
about fidget
saying.
spinners for a second?
You want to talk about fidget spinners?
Yeah, because like these came out of the blue.
I see we ain't
I know
really
there was
gonna
a
like
fidget
have
box.
my fault. I see we really ain't gonna have like a direct thing. We just gonna just drift off and hope for the best.
I mean, we can.
I fucks with you.
Yo, that's what makes the best content, bro.
I feel like if we just have like what Music Club used to do, we'd be
So
fine.
that asked me. Don't skip.
So what you want to say about fidget spinners? That they spin and they help with
They fidget.
anxiety.
Exactly.
I feel like I don't see
No,
that
that's
as
kind
much.
of nasty.
Excuse my language, but they help with anxiety. Go ahead, Peter. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Nah, have y'all heard about this guy? Well, not actually this guy, but this kid that got his penis. He's 9 years old, stuck in
On
a
the fidget spinner, y'all heard
You're
about it.
lying.
Bro,
How?
Is that a true story?
How? It's a
How
true
do you-
story. You can look it
You
up.
mean like without this thing in it?
Tiny
Like
game.
Tiny Meat Gang. Shout
yeah,
out
you already
shout out
know
to the
tiny
Virgin
schmeat,
Squad.
tiny schmeat.
TMGVG.
Like you must have took that out and then try to stick it in there.
Yeah, but what the
and
hell?
you couldn't bring it out.
What was the plan after?
My man is
Hold on.
9 years old. You feel me? Right now, he's trying to plan out his life and he's
Fine,
messing
but-
up already. You feel me? So
Shouts out to you, bro.
Watched when I was
Yo,
little.
put
Shout out
butter
to
on your dick. You
9-year-old,
gonna start it
bro.
right off.
Yo,
Deadass,
9-year-old, bro. You see
Put
what
butter
you
on
doing,
your
bro?
dick.
You getting ready to use them tweezers, bro. We understand, yo. You part of Small Dick Virgin Squad.
Shouts out to the gang.
Shout out to the 9-year-old. But fidget spinners, man, that's a phenomenon. I mean, it's been around for a minute. I remember having a
Yeah.
fidget spinner when I was like 10.
Yeah,
And-
I saw it when I was
And
little.
not that many people caught on to it when it was back then, but now it's like a thing. I just don't understand it. Like, it just popped out of nowhere.
I feel like
I
the
mean,
reason
a
why.
lot of things came back and like popped out of nowhere. I know like childhood toys that I used to play with came back. Like what was it Sorry, the board game?
Oh yeah.
Or
Is that back?
Trouble? No, Trouble. The board game came back and it looks different. Like it's just a whole bunch of things. I feel like companies are just like, damn, we don't have anything else. Let's just go way back, and then like make it a little bit better and come back with it.
Nah,
But
I think-
this actually, when I was little, I saw this like a few times, and then my fiance's friend had a fitted box. It was like a button, like a swirly thingy, a few like 5 buttons, and then this came out. I was just like, what the hell? It was a kid who was playing with it. And he threw it into the tracks by accident.
Bro, you taking
It was
pictures
so
for the gram?
tight.
Let's not segue.
For myself.
Nah, but real quick though, I feel like the reason why they came back so popular was because back then it was just a toy. But now it's like
Now it's helping with
branded with
anxiety.
it's like a
College
whole
kids be having
purpose to
panic
it.
attacks. They need these.
All that, like ADHD and all that, and then people just start thinking, you know what, let me just use this more, and then boom, it exploded.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is
Niggas gassed it.
shit is
Oh,
making
dude.
millions.
What happened was-
like, need this.
A nigga saw it. A kid saw it. He just so happened to have ADHD. He caught interest for 3 minutes. And the shit worked.
You think it was a kid? I saw it in colleges. The first time I saw it was over in the Voorhees.
Why does it affect colleges, boy? But I don't really
Yeah,
believe in that
I saw it.
ADHD
I
shit.
saw
Because
it.
when a nigga get an Xbox in front of his face, no matter
Yes.
what he got, he quiet and he playing.
And he playing, right?
So I don't be believing in that half the time.
You think so?
Yeah, because I seen people with ADHD like they throwing 2K. They got the unlimited concentration. They be sitting in the same spot for hours playing 2K or Call of Duty or whatever. Tell me how the millions of players on Call of Duty like 100 days, like half the niggas ain't got ADHD, just chapping it up. Like, come on.
Son,
That's
actually, what is ADHD, son? Like,
ADHD
I'm
is attention
starting.
deficit disorder.
I'm starting to actually
Hyperactive.
I'm starting to actually think the reason why people
Well,
say they have ADHD sometimes is because they just don't want to focus on a certain subject, or they're just not interested in that.
Well, they don't
subject.
decide they got ADHD. The doctor decides.
The
Yeah,
I
true.
think the
That's
doctors. It might be a money thing too, because doctors do like tell you have a disease and you have to get it checked out and get this medicine, and that's also circulating money inside
Yeah,
of
yeah.
medicine and the whole medical world and field. You know, I think the more they tell you, like if you come in and you're like, you know, you make a certain noise, they'll tell you, oh, you need therapy. Then you have to go to the therapist. You have to pay your doctor to continuously go back to them and tell them, hey, I went to my therapist. Then that's what they said, and you're also paying the therapist. But I think Medicare takes care of that for a lot of people. But
Yeah. That's not
that shit ain't free no more.
Facts.
Shout out to Trump.
No.
Niggas ain't watching. Episode 1.
Shout out to that too, bro.
Nah,
Episode 1.
There'll
Had
never
we
be
had
episode
views
2.
already, we would have lost like millions of views. I would have just punched you in your nose.
Nah.
like that.
Nah, if we already have views, people would already expect the bullshit like
Shout
that.
out to Barack Obama.
Here you know, that's
No,
my
I
son.
was joking with
That's
that.
fuck
Shout out
Barack.
to Chuck.
Fuck Barack.
Interestingly,
Oh, nah, stop playing,
any
bro.
efforts to repeal Obamacare, they completely failed at this point.
OD.
Yeah.
They can't.
Did it?
There was
Is that
something I
true?
saw today. Yeah, there was something I saw today. It was on Yahoo. They quoted Trump. It was like, "We'll let Obamacare fail" or something like that. I was like, "Damn, what the."
And you can't let that
All
shit
this
fail,
stuff.
man.
I mean, I feel like he's going to because he doesn't know how it is and how people.
That shit pays my
Work around
medical
that.
bills.
Yeah, you know how much. I think for what was it? What's the right term for the needle that you put into your thigh when you have allergic reaction?
Not insulin. It's
Nice.
EpiPen.
Nice.
It's $600 for one.
You're lying.
No.
That ass?
Yeah,
That shit is expensive.
$600.
That reminds
So,
me of that guy that was selling that pill. Like he bought the
The
whole
H
form
pill
and everything, and then
the resistant.
yeah, and then he just sold it for so much money. just
But I mean,
because-
he didn't direct that to his customers. He dropped the price for customers, like it was 5 cents per customer. But for the medical companies and the insurance companies, they would charge $600. I think that's a big misconstrued with the whole story and him because he said it himself. The only person he's charging that amount is the insurance companies. He's not charging people themselves. But I guess what he didn't figure out is that the insurance companies are going to start charging people more.
Exactly.
If that's how much
Yeah.
the shit is.
they gotta equal it out.
Yeah, that was some fucked up shit. But he also got the Lil Wayne album apparently, so I'm trying to hear that shit. But Birdman thinks that shit is trash.
But that nigga,
I'm just saying that shit. Lil Wayne's bars these days, man. I don't know. I remember the
This
days.
nigga don't know rap. Just let this nigga talk.
Oh my
We're about to have
god.
another rap argument.
Rap conversations happen 24/7.
Usually when you guys have rap arguments, that lasts for a good 5 hours. I go to class,
Yo, I
come
had a-
right back.
I had an
after
argument with
3.5
my boss
hours, we're
today.
Still arguing.
I had an argument with my boss today. He kicked me
About
out the
what,
room.
nigga?
It was about rap
What?
music. It was about music because I go Kanye West made the best album ever, like period. He's like better than
Get
Bob
out.
Marley. I was like, yup.
I don't
Michael
know.
Jackson only got 5 good songs.
Whoa,
Ah.
whoa!
Five
Don't
mi-
talk about Michael like
He
that.
only got 5 good songs.
What
That's
5
I was
good
saying.
songs?
Smooth Criminal. Dirty Diana. Beat It. There's that song from that one album that Chimon shit. That Chimon. That shit.
Alright, go ahead. That's 4.
I don't know.
Go
And I'm
ahead.
giving the 5th one. I'm just saying. I'm just toss up. One day I might like one more song.
Alright, I got you. Billie Jean.
Oh, Billie Jean. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Triller.
I didn't like
Triller is an
Thriller,
amazing
Thriller.
song.
Thriller White. Thriller
I'm
White.
not gonna front.
And-
I don't like Thriller out of the sun. Like,
What?
What?
I really don't like Thriller.
What?
Me
Alright,
either.
so turn off this
Thriller
mic.
mad overrated. Come on, Thriller mad overrated.
We should just
Thriller
turn off
is
their
dead
mics.
ass. Thriller's dead ass praise for the video, and it was the only thing fire about the video was that it was mad long.
I mean, I like the song because he incorporates. Well, he always incorporates a long ass music video and doing that stuff. But
Yeah.
I like the song because it talks about the feeling of being scared, and then the guy who's talking is like in the background.
shit was what?
We're about to play some Michael Jackson.
No, I'm about to look them up because I can't remember them right now. There's some
Whack,
Smooth
boy.
Criminal, bro. You didn't.
I
know.
said Smooth Criminal.
Man in the Mirror.
I didn't like Man in the Mirror. I told you all the 5 songs I like. That
All I
ain't.
say is that they don't really care about us.
They don't care about us.
What about Rock
Bad.
With You? Rock With You is good too, and
No.
Human Nature.
I never said they ain't good. I'm saying I don't fucks with them.
Black and White. That was the. I think
Nah.
Oh,
What are you
okay.
gonna do?
Black.
You made me.
No, this shit is white.
Bro,
So
we
my
already
boss
gave
made
you
us
10.
from,
We already
from
gave you 10
1:30
songs.
that
Yeah.
y'all like, not that I like. Boom, boom. So from 1:30 till about 4 o'clock, he made everybody listen to Michael Jackson. Everybody was so mad they was blaming me at work.
That is your fault though.
Yeah, so I'm like, Kanye West, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is the best album ever made, period. And he's like, I love that album, but it
What
ain't
was
better
on
than
Dark Beautiful?
All of the Lights,
Was that the one
Power,
where-
All the Lights,
All of the
Interlude,
Lights.
Gorgeous.
I mean,
Blame
all of the
Game.
Is
lights
that the one
before.
with,
Hold on.
with the girl who's a bird?
Yes.
Yeah.
The 30-minute video for it.
I
I mean, all of the lights is
Oh,
I don't think it sound that good without Kanye on it and without Kanye's mix. The original samples sound like trash.
What the fuck is he saying? It's Kanye's song. We talking about Kanye's album.
Why
You
we
gonna bring up a
whispering,
bitch without
fam?
Kanye.
Why we
Bro, all of the lights, bro. Really, bro? Better than what he had on 808. I think 808 is his best album.
You see, you're bugging me. And once again, I took your rap card away at choice.
How?
Of course you love
Hold on.
808s because you're a Drake fan. Of course you love 808s because I love 808s. I want to get the 808s tatted,
JP,
but you're a Drake fan.
Didn't you shave your head to make it look like Drake cut at one time?
Yes.
I
Of course, if you like 808s, you're probably gonna be like 100. If 808s your favorite album, you're probably a Drake fan.
is the mixtape dead?
What mixtape?
The mixtape, like artists releasing mixtapes.
No, it's not that.
No.
It's not that bad. How you think
I don't
rappers
think
get famous in the
anything
first
music
place?
is
You
dead
guys
right
don't
now.
think that every mixtape now is like an album? If you could get it onto Apple Music,
No.
how?
If you can take back if I feel
Because it's
like-
still free. That's all a mixtape is. It's a
Okay,
free
yeah,
project.
that's-
That's really all the
But
mixtape
having
is.
it on Apple Music, it counts as
It's still free, but it's free. It counts as sales, but it's still free to the fans.
Yeah, you can.
When you give a guy in the street gives you a mixtape, he's asking you for a $5
you don't
donation.
pay for Apple
If
right
He's
there.
giving you it free, but he's asking for a $5 donation. If you don't give him that donation, then it's a
still
take back.
free.
Yeah,
but it's
but
still technically free. You know, he took it
technically,
Well, we taking it
technically,
back,
back.
technically.
He gave it to you for free, but he took it back because you didn't give him the donation. So that's why they hand you the mixtape. Like, all right, my brother, and they hand you the mixtape, and then they say, you know, can I get a $5 donation? They already gave you the mixtape. If you try to run off with the nigga mixtape, it's technically your mixtape, but he just gonna beat you up for
They
it.
always get me with the eye contact.
But the idea of
No,
the
not for
idea
you.
of
Always go for it.
What?
It is free, bro. If it's a free call, they gave you the mixtape. You get to have it.
Yeah, it's
They
mine
just,
now.
But they
Why
just
you taking that shit
Indian
back?
giving. They just Indian giving if you don't give them the money. They
What?
want their land back.
Indian giving.
Yeah, that's basically
Yeah.
the idea. Like
Shout out to
Native
the Indians.
Do you not?
Indian giving, they mean Native Americans. I don't know if you got that
Shout
confused.
out, shout out to the Native
But
Americans.
JP, do you not know what that is? Indian giving?
No,
No, it's
someone
basic-
explain it.
It's basically like, let me give you this fidget spinner right quick. This is yours. So you take this, and then like 5 minutes later, let me get that back.
Yeah, like even though I gave it to you, like say like the Indians gave the Americans land, they got finessed though. But they gave them the land, but now they want to fight for this is our land. You feel me? But they gave up the land saying this is everybody's land. But once it became everybody's land and it wasn't theirs no more because they got treated like shit, they wanted it back. That's Indian giving.
Yeah, the Indians are going through some tough times right now.
But we ain't
Yeah.
treating him like shit. We just didn't want to give him a fucking $5 donation.
Yeah, but the
like-
$5 he's paid for studio time. He need that $5 donation. So you did treat him like shit. You just
But-
finessed him.
I'm
But
trying
what
to
if he
listen
has
to
a
this
home
mixtape.
studio
You feel
and
me?
he's just asking you for $5
What?
donation? And I said, what if he has a home studio?
If he has a home studio, you still put money into making it.
Yeah, but I'm saying like,
They just
What
want
if it's-
the $5 donation. So even if they don't make it, at least they call a little money come up.
True.
They stand there on 42nd all day in Manhattan, and the $5 donation is y'all complaining about.
oh, that reminds me. Hold on.
Who that? I'm gonna make the eye contact off.
Yeah, facts. Said
Yeah.
be finessing you.
Man, I'm gonna keep it a buck. There was this dark skinned chick. Yo, shout out to my girlfriend. But there was this dark skinned chick.
Yeah.
She was cute, right? And she asked me to start donating to the LGBT community. And we're gonna talk about.
LGBTQ.
Okay, Mijori, thank you for the correction. But I have some really strong thoughts about them. Like I have nothing wrong with. I absolutely, I don't want to say I love them. It's fine for that, but
Here we go.
I have no problem with the LGBTQ community.
You
About
got
to
it.
get canceled on the first episode.
Also,
Yeah.
also mixtapes are allowed to use copywritten songs because it's free.
Bro, we talking about the
I'm
LGBT community,
just
bro.
informing you, bro.
Anyway, so
LGBTQ.
she wanted me to
Mixtape.
she wanted me to join, but it was like a $5 fee every month. And I said to myself, I was like, damn, I gotta come up with a lie right here on the spot. Now I'm still good at lying. Not that I lie anymore, but I am good at lying.
There we all go.
He is not saving himself.
This
He
is
really
not
is.
something that you should be
Digging a hole
saying.
for himself.
And this is something that will be like distributed.
That's very true. Say that again, man.
This isn't something that you should be saying in a podcast. Yeah.
That's true.
He's
But
digging himself a hole, but continue.
It's pretty deep right now.
You might be able to climb out.
At least he being real.
I am being
Thanks.
real. But yeah, so I told her, I was like, look, I would love to, donate to the LGBT community, but I'm 16 and I don't have money. I don't work anywhere, so I can't donate.
Oh, yo, pause. When was this, boy?
Bro, I put it in
Not
the
when he
chat,
was
bro.
16.
I was about to say.
This was literally 2 weeks ago, and
My boy
just
is
so
not
happens I'm by my job, and I work at an architecture firm, and I come downstairs from my job, and the same girl is there, and she looks at me, stares me in my eyes, and says, "Hey, what's up? How you doing today?" I'm like, "Oh, we spoke downtown," and she's like, "Yeah, we did speak downtown. Are you working now?" And I was like, "Oh, I have to come up with another lie now. Like this shit is just not getting good for me."
I have that transaction just said I get paid.
My dad works here.
So I said something just like that. I said, "Oh, I'm visiting my mom at her job, and I'm heading to get food from Chipotle for her." So then the girl proceeds to come with me to Chipotle. I don't know why or what for.
Boy, first off, you fucked up.
I did fuck up.
Because you do not look no damn 16.
I don't,
You
right?
look like growth spurt done in your face, and it's like, grow, my nigga, grow.
You know, it's crazy because I had like a full beard. I didn't have a haircut. I didn't have a haircut for like
I'm 16.
a month.
Been like, I'm unemployed.
No. I put on my baby voice. I was like, man, I'm 16.
I'm 16.
Yeah, I'm 16. I can't pay. But anyway, so she pulls up to
Shut up.
Chipotle with me.
That's how Akon got in trouble, son. Lying about the age. See, it wasn't Akon's fault.
But it wasn't. Oh,
But he was still lying about his age. See, why you shouldn't lie about your age?
doesn't
Yeah, you shouldn't lie
Akon
about
not
your
know
age.
how old he is still?
No. Akon knows how old he is.
It was the female. She was 16 at a
No, but
21-year-old
at a
party.
point, Akon didn't know his own birthday.
Oh, he might.
Really?
It might be true.
Is that true?
It might be.
I mean, Akon don't look like he fucking age, man. Akon look like fucking Pharrell.
looks freaking-
Pharrell and Akon don't age.
No, there was a
Akon
picture,
do is
picture of Pharrell. He had like
Like
bags.
that.
I was like,
But that shit disappeared.
It
That
has begun.
nigga hit that cocoa butter right after that picture,
like,
and
damn,
that
not
shit never
today.
show up again. I need somebody put me onto Pharrell's
Black don't crack.
skin therapist because that shit is
Shiny.
good. Who shit is shiny?
My son ain't going with the cocoa butter.
Oh yeah, Akon's cocoa butter be hitting them licks. But anyway, so we at Chipotle and she sees me pull out my card and she's like, "Oh, it has your name on it." Because by then I already told her my name. We're already standing on the line. You know, we're having
She's
conversation.
really like staring at everything you
Nah,
have.
Yeah,
at,
I
this point,
think she's-
at this point, she's pressing you, bro. You should have dipped.
Yeah,
like,
at this point she is pressing me.
But
So I
there's
told
no need
her,
for that.
I'm like, "Oh, this card is my mom's card. It just has my name on it. I don't see a problem with that." You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I had to come up with all the lies in
Pull
the
these
books
lies
to
out
get
of your
this.
ass. And you're like, this is a good one.
Get this girl off my ass. But you know what? She was a very dark skinned. You know, she was a beautiful girl. But unfortunately, you know, I can't donate to the LGBT community. I just haven't had the best experiences with them. You know, I'll be very honest with you guys. We can actually talk about one
Can
of those
we?
experiences. Yeah, sure. It actually happened downstairs. I'm not gonna call no
Today?
names. No. It was a while back. I'm not gonna call no names. You was there, and you were one of the
who it
people
is?
who were on their side. Yes, you definitely know who they are.
Here we go.
So I was sitting there being spoken shit to by.
Oh!
No.
I'm sorry.
He was talking shit to me, and he was calling me all kinds of names. He was calling me a batty boy. He was calling me a fish. He was calling me all sorts of things. And I sat there in silence until I got fed up of it. And I looked back at him, and I said something very derogative to him. And I said, should I say it on the podcast?
I wouldn't.
No, don't do it.
But it was something involved holes and sticks. Anyway, and I told him to go get his stick and put it in a hole. I don't know. That's all I'm going to say as far as that. But when I said that, everyone who was around me who seemed to be straight attacked me instead of attacking him for the
Was
original.
I sitting there? Because
Yes,
usually,
you were
no, because
sitting there.
usually whenever something happens, it always happens no matter what situation it is. I am in class or not on that
No,
floor.
you were sitting there right there. You were handling your guitar. She was next to me.
Probably wasn't
Peter wasn't there. Will
was
wasn't
probably
there.
upstairs.
Most likely was not
But-
listening until you guys started yelling.
But definitely, you turned around and everyone started scrutinizing me. And the only person who didn't scrutinize me was Kashim. Kashim came to my defense and said he was just calling him all these names and y'all said nothing. But as soon as he said something, y'all going to attack my son. Y'all, you remember that?
That's a
bro?
fact.
Yeah,
I was not listening.
I'm not saying you were. I'm just saying that's a fact.
Why is it socially accepted for gay people to offend single people? And as soon as
It's
straight
not.
people,
Single people.
It's
Straight,
like,
straight.
It's like because they were
Sing-
oppressed for so long and like
Press for so
they-
long I'm black. Never seen no shit like that again.
and like they feel like even if I can say all this shit to you, if you say it back to me in a derogatory term, something that I've been surviving and trying to defeat my whole life, this whole idea about how gay people are this and that, and then the moment you hit me with that, okay, it's like boom, it's over. Like you.
So is it kind of like the whole like situation, like if a black person goes up to a white person and calls them a whole
That's
bunch of
what I was
names,
thinking
but
too,
then
yeah.
they're just like, yeah, you
Yeah.
nigger, and then they start like, it's all like fair game.
Isn't that like a double standard though? Like I feel like that's a double standard
It
in
is
terms
a double
of.
standard. But what happened? Like,
my fault.
because this has happened with Kashim and someone else too, and I wasn't on the floor. And
Really?
I was doing something.
It's happened a lot of times. Like this
It
shit.
has happened. There was actually a few times when I remember we were sitting in the room tucked away,
Mhm.
and I actually had to stop them from yelling because they were yelling.
So a couple fruit baskets about to shit smacked out. I'm keeping it a stack. I don't mean calling fruit baskets no rude way. I mean, I feel once you become an asshole.
Yeah, once you become an asshole,
then I don't care about what I call you. Like, I'm not gonna disrespect a gay person just be like just two.
Mm-hmm.
But like, there was this one gay guy that we know. I cannot stand him.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
Because he feels like he gets to get away with whatever he want to say.
Yes, that is very true, and he does, because every time he scrutinizes other people and you scrutinize him, he plays that gay card and he gets sad, and then everyone comes to his defense.
I need to start talking to him with people around, because that's not funny anymore.
Look, Peter calling names. Peter, that mic better not pick up that.
Nah, I didn't.
I know exactly.
I'm out that.
So like, he'll say some shit like, he would say like, say you having a conversation, he'll tell you shut the fuck up or call you a bitch.
Wait, who
He
are
never
we
called me
talking
a
about?
Oh boy.
Rhyme it.
Nah.
No,
Is it the guy
It's
that
me.
always is the guy?
Mexican one. The
Let's-
Mexican one.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the one that rhymes with my name.
Oh,
Yeah,
got you.
I think we talk about the two, but they
Wait,
both have the
I
same
was thinking
problems.
of the other one.
think-
Then I wasn't listening to
No,
that
it's
one.
funny because
No, we
all
just
four
played
of them have displayed the same.
Four.
I know y'all lost right now, but just carry with us.
All
No,
four
we're
of
trying
them.
not to shout people out the wrong way.
Yeah, we don't want to say people's names, in bad terms, but all four of them, and it seems like I don't want to, just put the gay community as this right now, but I'm just saying the four gay people that I know in my life all act the same in terms of being able to bring others down, but won't accept it from others. Like,
I mean, yeah, I feel like in the LGBTQ community, there aren't always good people. Like, I know people that are part of the LGBTQ community and still backlash their own kind. But it's like, it's kind of surprising. Like, I know the people that you're talking about, and it's personally, I know the fact that they're like shy in some aspects of themselves, but like in this like same sense, when you guys like talk about these stories, I'm just like, damn, they really
Like, they'll say
take it
something
out of-
rude, like one time we went to
I
the
actually-
library
I remember
and one of
one
my
time-
homies was walking and one of the guys sexually harassed him with saying, I want to grab his ass.
what?
They all knew each other. We're not going to say no
Are you
names.
serious?
What? When did
So
this
serious.
happen?
This happened like 3 years ago.
What?
I will always remember it.
What? Yo, after the podcast, you gotta tell me.
Bro, he said he got a fat ass, one or the other. But either way, he said it out loud. And I was like, damn, that's very rude.
That's rude.
I don't sexually harass women. You can't sexually
Yeah, I don't
harass
think.
men.
I don't think we
That's-
can. Can we tell women, yo, you got a fat ass? Let me grab it.
No.
No, I feel like if
At a
it's
party,
not-
if you're a little sauced. Because she might be with it.
I
if
think
you're
at
a
the
little
party you
sauced,
could
then I
just
feel
do
like
it.
At a certain point, you're not gonna know what the hell you say until like you sober up and people tell you. But I feel like it is a double standard when it comes to like what you can say to a certain person as opposed to what that person can say to you.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
I mean, that
and
double
it's
standard
not fair
exists.
either, because it's like we're all people at the end of the day. Just because.
I'm a god, but
Shut up, nigga.
All right. Okay. Just because.
I think double standards exist everywhere because they also
no,
exist.
definitely.
They exist in male and female.
Yeah.
They exist in white and black, Spanish and black. They exist in like everything that divides us as humans. There's a double standard.
Yeah.
Because
It's
I
like
know
what's
no
socially
white.
acceptable.
I don't know no white guy that's going up to a black street guy calling him a nigga.
And coming out alive.
I don't know
That's 'cause you
any
live in
black
New York,
guy
man.
going up to a hood white boy calling him a what do they call white people?
That's those prank
Crackers.
videos.
Crackers. Yeah, I don't-
crackers,
Yeah.
I don't think
mayonnaise.
any of them calling that
Wow.
crackers and mayonnaise is shit.
That sounds
I'm just-
disgusting.
that
That
sounds
sounds like a nasty
disgusting.
food combination.
That's crazy. I did ask like that combination.
What?
You met white people.
Nasty motherfucker. If y'all see this nigga Peter, y'all gonna crack up my
And you know what I find irritating also? It's not even like a double standard, but it's kind of like it's like an expectation. When in high school, throughout high school and like through college, I don't speak with I guess a New York accent, I want to say. Like, yo, I was going up to deadass being like all that stuff. And people expect you to like be hood or have a hood accent or
Like,
whatever. Like to
make it-
quote unquote not sound
See, I
white.
don't
It's
agree
just
with
like
Ebonics.
it's not that I sound white, it's that
I don't agree with that.
I
by the
just
way. I don't agree
I
with that.
speak proper.
I just feel people who speak proper need to understand people who speak Ebonics. I don't think come at
I
somebody
feel
speaking
like
proper. I feel like you can't judge somebody who's speaking proper,
No,
but I
you
feel
can't.
somebody who speaks proper can't judge somebody who's speaking about it.
Yeah, it goes both ways, and it's also like it's irritating because that expectation is placed on so many people. Like I know, growing up in high school, I used to be called Blackanese.
Black and what?
Like Oreos.
because
Instead of
I-
speaking Japanese,
I
though.
liked a lot of like anime.
But you
and
spoke
stuff.
Japanese.
I know how to speak a
So,
little bit of
calling
Japanese.
you
No,
Blackanese
Blackanese over the fact that like I'm just a black girl who likes Japanese culture. I used to be called Blackanese because it's just like, oh, you like all this stuff, you're an anime freak or stuff like that, and it's like, no, I'm just fond of the culture. But it's like that expectation, and it's not just what you're expected to say or do. It's a lot. It goes like hand in hand with double standards.
I think your mic might be low. Just look at the knob next to it and like the side
The
of it.
knob?
Yeah, and just
Wait, like-
raise it.
I feel you because like back in middle school, I used to be called white
Someone
because
white?
of the way that I spoke.
Yeah, that happened to me, and growing up in college too. Like it's like, oh, you're not from here, or something like that.
How long have we been talking for?
I don't know.
Hey, let's
Can
keep
we
it
edit
going
this?
because we got to talk about this fucking double standard bullshit.
But no,
Please.
honestly, same
It's not
here.
bullshit.
Like,
We need that.
this has happened throughout my whole life. I've always been called an Oreo just by the way I dress, just by the way I speak, you know,
Same.
all of that.
Oreo.
And
Black on the outside, white on the inside.
All that, all that.
So irritating. It's because of the fact that like you know like certain things, and then like they call you an Oreo. I'm just like, what the hell is that supposed to mean? How am I white on the inside? Like I know who I am.
Exactly.
And then they try to categorize you as someone who's like who sounds like Caucasian.
Nah,
Like
it
that's
just comes down to how they see you carry yourself, though.
But then how do you carry yourself white?
You know how you carry yourself white, but like if you don't push yourself with black culture in some kind of way.
You can still push yourself with black culture and still be considered.
No, I'm not talking about how you talk. I'm talking about how you carry yourself.
What do you mean?
Like
Joanne the
if
Scammer?
if a nigga sit around you, right, and he black,
Uh-huh.
but he sitting around you, bumping Forever 21 music, and you ask
he's
him one
still-
rap song, and he don't know not one rap song. You ask him anything
You don't
about
have
black
to know-
culture, he don't know no black culture. Every time you sit around
Okay,
him,
no, okay. If you don't, if
and then
you're
you
not-
sit around him, and then he only praises Caucasian
No,
people,
no, that
but
right there
then
is
doesn't
See,
crazy.
now
can't
that's a
then can't
drastic
talk.
situation.
That's a very like that happens all the time.
I know people that do that, but like that's a really drastic situation. Not everyone's gonna go through that. But like,
No.
just it's irritating to be called an Oreo or anything of that sort if you know who you are, you represent your culture, you know where you come from, stuff like that, and you're still considered an Oreo or something like that because of the way you speak or what you read or what you're fond of and stuff like that. Like it's
Like
irritating.
my thing is like you sit around the whole group of people all day, and then like the people ask you like name some black person you look up to, and you can't name them. You ask them.
mean, that's a different story.
And then you ask them like, I can understand you don't listen to hip hop music, but if you say I only listen to Eminem,
That's a
I
different.
gotta
I've
scoot you
met
to the
people
left.
like
I gotta
that.
pass you to the left. I gotta
That's a
pass.
different story.
I mean, if you listen to
Or
Eminem,
you say Eminem rap don't talk about shit except for Eminem.
And when people say
What?
I don't like hip hop or rap because it always talks about the same things, like, but hip hop and rap, like most of the time they have meaning.
really, I guess.
Like oldie, especially like oldie hip hop and rap.
Oldie hip hop, not these mumble rappers out here, even though it's a derogatory term.
So you know,
Yeah.
actually no, I want to say like the mumble rap. I want to categorize it as that because the first time I heard like Designer, I was like, what the hell is he saying? Like the song.
What's the problem? I got bars in Atlanta, pushing weed in the
No,
Phantom.
no.
Twisted over here in the Phantom.
Yeah.
Like Carson
No, I forgot the name of the song when he was like Timmy
Outlet?
Timmy Turner.
Oh, Timothy Turner.
It's basically isn't he talking about a boy from the hood who has a gun?
I think that's like
He
a
was
fan
wishing for a
speculation.
burner.
No,
he
but it's like you can
confirmed
still
it.
break it.
He
Yeah,
confirmed
he
it?
confirmed
He
it.
confirmed
Yeah,
Man,
But
if a fan comes up with
You
a
say
smart ass
he was saying
idea,
he was saying no.
hold
but it
on,
made
guys,
sense.
guys. If a fan comes up with a smart ass idea, bro, I think any artist
This is gonna be
will
like-
No,
hop
but at the
to
same
it.
Like,
time,
yeah,
but at
that
the
makes
same
sense,
time,
yeah,
it
that's
wasn't
what I
like pure bullshit. It wasn't like the next line had nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah, that's
It went from
exactly
two
what-
separate stories.
Yeah.
The first
It's
one was
the guy who wanted
about
for a
some
gun.
black guy who wished he was in a burner. He was a hood nigga who wished he
Yeah.
had a burner to kill his
Girl.
enemies. That made perfect sense, a regular hood nigga.
And
And then
then
a
the
girl,
girl.
she's bad, and like niggas, people expect her to be a hoe and be holding out on BET for money,
Yeah.
but she's not doing that.
Yeah.
That's all her factuals. So I can't say he wasn't on the sun because that made those two
that made sense.
those
I
two
wasn't
those
saying it
8 bars
didn't
made
make
like perfect sense.
Yeah.
Like in every way. Maybe the verses didn't, but the chorus made perfect
I
sense.
only like that part.
I
Because
did.
the fact
I liked
that
it better
it's
without the
two
beat.
stories.
I liked it better without the beat because it
Yeah, when
sounded
he was
very,
like,
it sounded kind of like
dun-dun-dun.
it kind of sounded like very folky,
Yeah.
like Black History-ish kind
Yeah.
of. That
That's
makes
what I
sense.
like.
Oh, when he was doing the freestyle part?
Yeah.
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 That's,
I like basically like I don't understand when people say like they just generalize the fact that all hip hop and rap only talk about sex, hoes, money.
When it's never even
That's
like
like
And
that's
it's
like
like,
3
it's
out of
not-
the
that's
5.
not
That's
always
3
the
out of the
case.
5.
Yeah.
What else is
But
there to
it's-
talk about?
like where you come from.
Who
there's,
speaks
like,
about that? Logic?
Every rapper
Yeah.
speaks about that.
They're
You
being
don't get
ignorant
big
off of
up.
calling something ignorant.
Yeah,
What happened?
They're being ignorant off of calling something ignorant.
that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Because every rapper has told like some kind of story,
Yeah.
even if it's bullshit.
But
to
then
you,
I
it's
like
not bullshit.
I
to
like rap and hip hop that means something.
That, so like you like
That's
that,
not
Jay?
just talking about.
Oh, you would-
Have you
anything.
heard Issa?
You would hate me.
You haven't heard Issa?
I haven't. No.
You have to hear Issa.
You want to play it?
I feel like
It's a whole album. It's,
oh,
not
it's a
one
whole
song.
album.
A
Yeah,
song?
It's an album.
and we'll probably get sued if we play any 21 Savage. Shout out to 21 Savage.
Shout out to 21.
Like a Nike person.
21. All of us here sitting at this table, except Mijori, think you are the future of hip hop.
Gassed it.
I think he's the future.
The future of Atlanta.
No
he
one
gassed
has said that he's the future of hip hop,
nigga
but
be gassed.
JP. So
Look,
it. Yo, he always
I've
gassing
been
the rapper. I'm a
gassing-
21 fan, but he be
Drake.
gassing.
I've been gassing 21 since he released Red Ops. Right?
He has not.
I had
He
definitely
has not. Yo, boy, he did not talk about him till after he became an XXL freshman.
That's not true.
That is a
Last year-
fact, bro.
last year-
Bro, this how I know you lying, bro. Because when I dead asked
don't
you,
clap, don't
you
clap.
said, nah, nobody knew about him, so I didn't want to talk about him. So how was you gassing him if you admitted you didn't want to talk about him because nobody knew who he was?
I became a 21 Savage fan.
But that's not what we're arguing. That's not what we're arguing. You said
it's only episode
that you were saying he was the future. Your statement was you said he was the future. No, you said you did not talk about him because nobody knew who he was.
And
That's
in a
what you
group
said.
setting, I was not talking about him. But out of a group setting, I was
By
posting on
yourself?
Snap. Yes, I was.
You was not posting on Snap.
Listening to
boy,
him.
I follow you on Snap. You was not posting
Bro.
on Snap, bro. That whole summer before he got big, bro. That summer he got big, bro. You was just
last
on
summer.
A Boogie.
Last summer.
Yes.
That's bullshit. No, I was listening to 21 since like February. Not even like January. Definitely.
After he became an XXL freshman. Red Ops came out before that. Red Ops came out way before that. What?
No, Red Ops came out the summer
Then how can
before
you
that.
say? Then how can you say you've been on 21 since Red Ops came out if you just said you were behind?
Well, it was the first song I ever heard from you.
Come on,
She
son.
was so mad.
Cause he ain't gonna try to gas it in front of me, son. I keep telling him he need to stop that.
I'm not gassing it in front of you.
That's why we don't debate with music with the
21 Savage.
Cause I'm gonna remember everything you said.
Bro, 21 Savage, the bass god. All right.
The bass. How's he the bass guy?
Look,
Lil
he
B's the bass guy.
He the future of hip hop. All right. I think he's that perfect mix of mumble rap, future rap, past rap, and current rap. I guess. But he's
Modern?
he said some real shit on that album. You know what I'm saying? Majority, you need to check it out. Check out Issa. It's
You're not gonna like it.
Issa better than 444.
You gassed it.
Cause she said I'm not gonna like it.
You're not. It's not your style. You might like 2-3
I'm
tracks.
not, see, now my style is like,
You can't say somebody's the future of rap when he can only connect to one
Oh, really?
demographic.
You think so?
yeah.
No, you can't.
I mean,
Drake
Because if
doesn't
you-
connect.
originally Drake
Drake-
only connected to one demographic.
and he wasn't
But
as
he was
big.
in his bag all the time.
And then that was because he was copying Jay-Z's style. Once he added more melody after his
Yeah.
mixtapes, he connected with everybody.
Yeah.
Because his main source of idea was like relationships.
I feel like once you connect with
Everybody
you
can connect to relationships. That's why the number one selling kind of music is love music, because that's a universal
connectable.
connection.
I mean,
even an asexual
hold on,
person
hold
can
on.
still have interest in somebody, just won't
Yeah.
have interest in
I mean,
sex.
Yeah.
the most streamed person this year is not a love song. Ed Sheeran. That that is a love
I'm in
song.
It is,
love
bro.
with your body.
The
that
first
is a love
chorus.
I'm in love.
In the chorus.
I'm in love.
Shout out to Ed Sheeran. Yeah, we just shouting out everybody.
You just
today.
shout out
I'm
everybody.
just shouting at everybody.
Nah, for real. Shout out to my son, man. Like,
Shout out to Ed
he
Sheeran.
did not know how to sing, but he did know how to songwrite and play
Yeah.
guitar. And
Yo,
he
he's
made it. He
he's
made
for
it.
the culture.
He made it.
I think he's for the culture. Who
No
put him
white
on?
person represents my culture.
What?
No white person represents my
Come
culture.
on, man.
I mean,
I'm
you
gonna come
like
off as that guy.
Calvin Harris is representative of this culture.
No, how?
How is
does
he
he
not?
relate to me?
How
I
does
thought
he
you like
not?
Mac.
That's because I like them. Don't
That's
mean
the
they relate
real
to my
question,
culture.
Mac
They can't-
Miller?
Yeah.
He likes Mac Miller.
Yeah, I like Mac Miller,
Yeah.
but he relates to
Yes.
hip hop culture though.
Yeah. I thought you meant
Black
hip-hop
culture.
I meant black
like
culture
straight
in
up
general.
Yeah, I don't really feel like
You can't-
any white person can really
Yeah.
relate to
Mac
black
Miller only
culture.
does it
not?
because
Unless
Mac
he
Miller
was
Because
raised
maintained.
black
because of the fact that if it really boils down to this,
What happened?
if you don't relate, what happened?
I'll be back. My fault. What?
I feel like black culture would be something that you would have to actually grow up with, not just become, because of the fact that being black is literally just your skin complexion, and then it ties off to like what you do, who you're supposed to like, what you're supposed to eat, stuff like that. Just like stereotypes of that.
Even
So if you're a lighter complexion, they're not gonna consider you black at first unless you tell them.
That's facts.
That's facts. That's
So
very
like
true.
if you are like
Because she
got
was
her
the most
autograph, yo.
supportive Out of all of us, man.
Exactly.
Excuse my language. I think all of my coworkers are probably going to listen to this, so me cursing is not a good look. I don't really curse.
I mean, you're not representing your job, so
Facts.
It's a way of expression, in my opinion.
Facts.
cursing,
Yeah,
cursing.
Oh, this is a topic. Let's talk about it.
Alright, well, what are your thoughts? Will?
Will, is cursing a way of expression,
He
or
said
is it
yes.
a derogatory term used by us to describe any and everything?
Because like
Both.
there's many ways to say something, but the only way that you can say certain things specifically is by cursing. You know?
To like express strong feelings.
I mean, you said it's a way of expression, right?
Yeah.
So it's an expression of anger, because I can see that's the only way you can. I mean, what happiness can you get from?
I can give an example. Yeah. But I really fucking love you.
It's
like
fucking lit.
It's fucking lit. Like, you know, boom. You know, use that. You know, use that term.
How are you gonna say the anger?
I just say it's lit, straight up.
Did ask me.
If you accomplish something, you go, fuck yeah!
Yeah.
That's true. I guess.
On a side note, can anyone say bubbles angrily?
What?
Can anyone say like
Bubbles.
Nah,
Nah, it didn't
that
work.
wasn't angry
Did
enough.
not even work.
Hey boy, pass me them bubbles there before I clock your thing out.
Just
Oh,
bubbles.
Bubbles. Look, there are some words that you just cannot say angrily. I think bubbles is one of them. I think, which I never
You sound
understood
really
because
excited.
power and
Try saying that angry.
What? I don't know.
Like,
Remember Danny Phantom? Chicken soup for the soul!
what?
Sounds really triumphant. But yeah, back to this cursing thing.
What were we going to talk about again? I forgot. Anything else?
We're
we want
talking
to
about
talk
curse words.
Yeah.
Curse words, right?
That was it?
I think so. I mean, you wanted to talk about mass incarceration, right?
There was basically it was just like there was some people that I was working for my internship. There were people on the side where I was walking out. They were like, "Do you want to sign a petition to stop mass incarceration?" I was like, "It's not as simple as that." really not.
Mass incarceration. I don't know, man. I feel like if you I feel personally, if you do something wrong and it's a certain level of wrong, you should either be fined or I don't want to say it. I don't want to get this podcast shut off early, but either be fined or killed, because it makes
You
no.
think capital punishment is needed?
I think that us having people in jail taking money from the taxpayers, that's a nice thing. Taking money from the taxpayers is just not working. Like, they're taking money from the taxpayers to sponsor these jails, and then they're also making the workers work for big corporations and pay them pennies. So in terms of like who's winning from this is the government, the billionaires who's already winning from being billionaires, and then us who are losing money. These people are getting worked really badly. I think, like, at a certain point when you commit a certain crime, I mean, I guess people do change, and that's the point of incarceration, for them to have that chance to change and, be a better person and come out. And I guess there are people who do that. And
but then there's a large group of people who are incarcerated.
Yeah, if you get in the life, if you get
falsely.
Yeah, that's true.
There are people who are incarcerated for really tiny crimes, and people that are like,
yo, Trump, get everyone out of prison.
You're not doing that.
Who has sold weed or who's gotten caught with weed, man? I seen you, Trump. You look like the kind of man who smoked a couple before, man. Come on, Trump. I don't know if you did or not. I don't want to get
from
your
New York?
podcast.
Of course he did.
Yeah, he's from New York. He probably hit that 420. Yo, Trump. Get
there
everyone.
was a year in 420 when I was in high school. My there was a fire in the bathroom. Some idiot lit the toilet paper on
everything
fire.
was happening in my school's bathroom. Sex, smoking, fighting, head.
Someone smeared.
Was you there when like someone took a doodle in the sink?
Yeah.
What?
This happened in our high school.
Our high school was wild.
Yo, humans and feces.
We went to James Madison High
Stop,
School.
because this school is
Hold
nasty.
on. We gotta repeat the school. Go ahead and repeat the school there, Will.
Me and JP, we went to James Madison High School down in Brooklyn. Bernie Sanders also went there. Shout out to Bernie.
Yeah, shout out to Bernie.
Hey.
Shout out to the 2015 graduate. James Madison was nasty as hell.
Yo, boy, I deadass only got like 8 classes left in total, but I got 4 internships to do, so I'm gonna be going in for one 45-minute class
Wait, so the model?
a week.
That's crazy.
I can't take multiple internships at once, and I can't take summer or winter. Internships.
But I was
Yeah.
saying you could take, because what I'm doing is I'm taking an internship for the summer, and then when my fall class comes, all I have to do is like do some paperwork.
Oh no, my major doesn't allow that. They want it to be like we have
During
like
class?
4. Yeah.
That's messed up.
That's messed up.
Every Tuesday, every day it's only 45 minutes. I just go in there and be like, yeah, my internship's going good. Yeah, he told me this, and then leave.
I have to blog about mine, I think.
Fake it, man.
I can't fake it because I
honest-
gotta get the paper signed and I gotta get the
so
proof
do I.
that they're like that major, like that's their major, that's their degree. I gotta have proof of the internship place I'm going, and I still gotta find my internship. I'm waiting till I pay for school to find it.
What's your major again?
Human services.
You could look on
Shout out to Human
Glassdoor.
Services.
Yeah, they showed us like an easy way to find an
Glassdoor is
internship.
really easy. Like
Yeah, they said it's real easy, but I gotta start buying the clothes for it and shit too.
I could look for you.
So
For the internships?
Yeah.
I mean, I hope my job.
I was looking
hooks
gonna
me
see
up
if my high
with
school
this
could just if
internship
I go to
right
my
now.
high school and see if they can give me one type shit. But
You should probably do it too.
they also want me to find an internship where I could really have like people to work on, like people to study and shit like that. People,
I guess.
and that's my business. The second you start saying like you actually get, I'm gonna start bumping you.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Start bumping.
Can I say something real quick? The
I
gay
think we should,
community in music, man. As soon as you come out, you gay. Your streams and numbers go
That's
up.
why he's doing it. His album comes out Friday. If he says he's gay, people gonna bump this shit, and the whole album, last song, you be like, "Yeah, I'm a
I know for a fact that when
homophobic."
Frank Ocean came out and said he was like,
Yeah, his
he was
album-
gay,
his
everyone
album
was
number shut up.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
But that still like doesn't have anything to do.
Why
with
is that only accepted in hip hop?
No, it's not accepted anyway.
It's not just accepted.
Except it's less.
Ooh.
It's like nobody expects homosexuality in hip hop.
Yeah, because usually hip hop.
I mean, everybody in hip hop now looking fruity as hell.
Being feminine and being gay are two different things. Everything has a feminine aspect.
Yeah.
And in the 1940s, all clothing was for women. Every guys wore dresses in the 1940s.
Can we? If you even dated like way back to like 1800s, 1600s, men wore heels.
Yeah, that's what it was originally made for.
Yeah, and then
All
women
clothing,
wore-
all
when
feminine
women
clothes were
wore it,
originally
men
made
stopped
for
wearing
men.
it.
So are you guys saying that from day one we've been trying to copy women?
No,
No.
the
Or
clothes
be
were
like
originally
women?
for
No,
men.
what I'm
The
saying-
clothes were
what
originally
I'm
for men,
saying
then
is-
became for women.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the clothing was used. Okay, if you want to date it all the way back, not even including races, the clothing was made for the royals, and when women started wearing it to take over the fact that like it's not basically to take over the fact that like women are just as equal as men stopped wearing it, and then it became a social norm for a specific gender to wear a specific thing.
I'm not.
Like the social norm. This like let's like chop this down to like underwear. If a guy is wearing a bra and a thong, that's looked at as
Fruity.
Nah, he is fruity.
that's looked at as not straight or something like trying on clothes for women and stuff like that.
Yo, he's
that's
fruity.
not looked at as masculine.
A bra and a
But then-
tongue. Kash is ripping up his.
But then
We gotta edit a
I
lot of this
imagine that could be
You
painful.
might as well keep it. Niggas ain't going like that
Yeah.
at first.
We're
I
keeping
mean,
everything. Go ahead, though.
If we keep everything and then a whole bunch of people that listen to it are like,
They gonna
"Nah,
fuck
I'm not
with you.
gonna-"
They gonna fuck with you, but they gonna fuck with us.
Good luck. But
I'm not homophobic.
But what I'm saying is,
Yeah, I'm not homophobic. Again, we have friends who are.
Nah, that's not an excuse. White people
that
say
is
shit
not
like
an
that.
excuse.
Yeah.
I have black friends
I
that
have
can
black
say
friends.
nigger. I'm like, no, fuck you. You're
No,
not
you
saying nigger to me because I'm not your friend. But
I have family members who are.
So do I. That's not me. You
that
not
doesn't
be
have anything to
homophobic.
do with.
I am not.
When something's
homophobic.
close to you, you let it slide more than if it's not
Nah.
close to you.
Man, I
Because
really
I know
hope.
I know some people.
Really
No, I mean
hope
you're-
our
I mean you're
family
more
members
likely. I don't
hear
mean
this.
More
well,
likely, yeah.
more likely.
No, but like, okay, wait, let me get back to this. So, like, if a man is wearing like a bra and a thong, people look at him as like not as masculine as the norm. But then if a woman wears a bra and a thong, it's like, okay, that's to be expected. But it's only because of the social norm. Because I know, like, for a fact, like in Korea or like in Japan stuff, boy bands wear girl clothing.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, and niggas wearing chokers.
Why
and
you
shit.
think Japanese fashion is
they
a lot
look
tighter?
really good too. I'm just like, y'all.
Asian fashion is a lot tighter than American.
That's why.
Yeah.
But we get our
Asian-
fashion
That
from Asian
explains
And
why.
fashion.
also, yeah, and
That
also,
explains why 2X.
How you think we got slim fit pants?
Yeah,
Slim
and
fit pants
also,
came from Asia.
Also in Asia, they make your body size a law. If a man and a woman isn't by I don't remember what,
If it isn't healthy
If
for you
yeah,
to live
if it's-
at your certain body
then
weight,
it becomes illegal.
yeah.
What?
You can do it anyway
They gonna
because
make
it's
you
his
go
body,
and
but
then
like
go.
it's a concern.
Wait, so you can't have a fat Asian? So what's going on with all the thick Asians over
You
there?
can. I'm not
It's
saying
America,
you can't.
nigga.
I'm just saying it's a law to maintain a specific body weight.
In Asia.
Not
In
in
certain
all
parts of
not
Asia.
in
In
all
certain
parts of Asia, but yeah.
Man, my only beef is
I want to live in Japan. They have.
I just feel you need to maintain level of
Those are really
masculinity when
Yeah.
you do things.
Huh?
That's my only beef. I feel you need to maintain level of masculinity, like no matter what you believe.
Did anyone just hear a mouse?
I heard a squeak, but I don't think it was a mouse. I think it was my chair.
It's a fidget spinner.
Or it might have been the fidget spinner.
Is it?
Yeah, we spoke about that earlier. Continue though.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I just
was like,
feel
oh.
I just feel you just need to maintain level of masculinity. Niggas won't have beef with it.
I feel like if,
Like I won't lie. Like if I see a very feminine acting homosexual, I am more likely prone to not really want to be around them. Now I would be around just a homosexual who doesn't over extensify.
even a flamboyant homosexual as opposed to everyday guy who you don't.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, you
we're
can
not
like-
out here
like-
pushing out straightness in other people's faces. Like I don't go up to Cash and be like, "Yo, Cash, I like bitches." Excuse my language.
like
punch in your throat.
we have to
like
stop
Majori, I won't
using-
say his name. Majori, I won't say his name. But one time, this guy we know, he wore high heels.
Those
Oh,
Yo, why?
Those
Come
high
on, why you
heels
being
are
extra?
so
Cool,
nice.
boom. I had no beef with that. Then, as I think somebody said, as a joke, or son asked him about a dress. He said maybe because I'm gay, and I don't get how
he
him
looked at
being
that
gay.
as like I can do that because I'm.
No, he's saying like I'm gay, so me wearing a dress is likely, and I just didn't feel that really equivalated. Because you could be gay and still maintain level of masculinity.
Yeah.
That's
You
why I
could
feel.
be masculine as shit and still wear a dress.
You understand that? But his argument was I'm
because
gay.
I'm gay.
Yeah, I'm gay, so I wear a dress,
I get
and I
it,
feel
yeah.
that don't really connect. I
I
feel.
don't think it does.
I feel
either.
I feel that's like a lot of people's problems. Not really like the being gay. I feel it's the lack of masculinity. Like people, like guys who like a TV show can't point your child as gay. He's either gay or not. But the influence of the TV show on masculinity can
That's what
affect how
have
people
a
feel.
problem with, yeah.
So, because like a guy can't, I don't feel a guy can be gay from watching like SpongeBob and Patrick kiss. Say theoretically, I don't think you gonna turn gay from
Oh,
that.
like the one episode
But-
when they were wearing matching undies.
Yeah, but like SpongeBob and Patrick consistently wearing dresses is a problem. Like people might have a problem with.
Oh,
Like,
like-
he's supposed to
yeah.
like you're supposed to be a man. You're supposed to carry yourself as a man, but you're over here like acting like a female.
There are a whole bunch of
Cool,
loopholes in
like
this too, because like you're thinking about a cartoon is in terms
Patrick
of like,
licking SpongeBob's foot.
Yeah, like
or like when they have to take care of
like
the
your
plane.
family member, she still maintains her level of femininity. She doesn't like over extensify it. She doesn't walk around saying, "No, what's up, my nigga?" Like she still lets it be known like I am a female. I still have my
What you guys
feminine
talking about?
traits.
LGBT.
oh, go ahead.
Yeah,
So I
so
still have my
I feel-
feminine traits. So I feel like if gay people, like people wouldn't have a problem with gay people as much, especially in the black community, because the black community feels like a lot of times gay people also
That's a
target
lot wrong
masculinity.
with black community and like social norms. Like
There's a lot
men
wrong
can't-
with
Men can't
humanity.
be emotional. Black people can't go to therapy. Like the whole bunch
Yeah,
of
but I'm
things.
talking about that one aspect. Like I don't think like because like you see a
Black
lot
guys
of
can't have
black
Spanish
people.
girls.
Black people. I don't know about that one, but
I
black
don't-
people
I
can
don't
say
know about that.
black people could say stuff like black people see like a gay guy. We don't have a beef with the gayness of him, but have a beef with the way he carries himself
Yeah.
as a man.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
So I think I agree with the like you need to like always maintain level of masculinity as a man, just in general.
You agree with it, or you think?
I do.
that-
I think like you should always carry a level of masculinity.
That is true. I
Like
believe
I don't think
Yeah.
to be a man you must be masculine all the time.
But
But I don't think like purposely making yourself less masculine is okay.
and there has to be
I
something
feel like
that shows
I feel like it's a problem if you force to be something that you're.
No, I'm not saying you're forced. I'm saying if you're extremely
No, I mean
feminine,
like you
Yeah.
forcefully make yourself.
Yeah,
be someone.
like-
if someone because there are instances where people women and men grow up thinking that they're in the wrong body,
yeah.
and that's like when transgender comes out and stuff like that comes out. But I feel like if you force yourself to be any gender that you feel like you're not, then it's a problem because that's not who you are. That's not who you think you are.
Well, men
But
are
in terms
having
of like
babies now.
yeah, but in terms of like having to keep a level of masculinity, that's tiring. Because if I have to keep a level of femininity,
No. I'm saying you just can't force it. Like if
Yeah,
you are,
like, if you force
like
anything,
there's
it's not-
feminality
it
in
becomes tiring.
everything, and everything you do there's feminality
Yeah.
to it.
But now I like how we just skimmed over what JP just said.
What'd you say?
Is that not crazy that men are having
Men are
babies?
having-
Well, these aren't like all pure
No,
men.
but
These
that's
are, these,
like, yeah,
but
okay.
these aren't like pure men though.
we can
Yeah,
break
we
that
know
These are
down.
like female
know
to
that.
men.
Yeah.
But
So
it
it's
got-
like they still are female,
Yeah.
But it got to the
like
point,
I feel the
bro.
male, like a male versus females. Once you have a Y chromosome, you are a man. Not really the penis.
Scientifically.
Yeah, not really the penis. The penis doesn't because you can still be born with birth defects.
Yeah,
and then
you can
you
have
still be
both.
a man. Yeah, you can have both.
Yeah.
But I feel it's the second chromosome. So if a man having a kid because he was originally a woman and he became a man, he threw a penis on. I'm still gonna say you're a woman. I ain't gonna touch you. because you got a fake penis on you.
I really feel
We
like
speaking all
I don't even know if
this
they.
shit at the
I don't
end.
even know if they dick could get hard.
about to edit all this. I feel like
I didn't know
people
they dick
have
could
a
get hard,
problem-
but
It's blood, bro. It can.
What?
but how's it connect? They gotta connect straight to the vein.
What? Why are we asking these questions?
So
Okay,
are
wait,
you talking
wait,
about
wait.
They like
literal
turn the pum pum
fake
inside
penis
out.
or like?
No, I mean like they change genders.
They can still get hard, bro.
What?
They can still get
They
hard.
do
They
what?
connect all that.
Same thing the other way.
Oh, so
Okay, all
I
right.
don't know. I just feel like I won't say I'm 100% pro,
Take the balls up. Put it
like
out.
pro. I won't say I'm 100% pro LGBT. I won't lie and be like I'm the first one. I'm lost about a lot of subjects on it, so I ain't gonna say I'm 100% pro the topic.
I'm pro for it.
I'm not gonna say I'm against it either. I'm like in between. I just feel like the level of masculinity you carry. Like I ain't gonna be there like oh nah, he being like you could tell when somebody being overly extra. Like when somebody purposely like 100% around you must inform you what they are. But that's like me coming around 24/7 letting you know I'm black. Like I forgot I was black.
Oh, okay. I see what
Like
you
I
mean.
feel like like a gay guy shouldn't come around me 24/7 informing me that he's gay, and that's like half the conversation me and the person have.
Yeah.
So I feel
people
like
have a
when you-
problem- Sorry. I feel like a lot of people have a problem with the fact that like I feel like people have a problem with the sexual aspect of it, not just like being gay, lesbian, bi, anything. It's just who you're attracted to and how that not being the social norm is a problem to them. And it's also like people have a problem with things that don't affect them. Like, oh, you're gay, or like, that has nothing to do with you. I'm not affecting you at the end of the day. But it's like people also have a problem with the fact that the things that they grow up with, like if their parents tell you like, oh, a man's supposed to do this, provide for their family, not be emotional, stuff like that, carry their own, and you see someone who's not living up to that, you start to judge them because of the fact that that's not what you grew up with. So you see that as wrong.
Yeah, people are afraid of just differences.
People are
in
afraid.
general. Like,
People are afraid of the unknown. That's
when
all.
people
I
go around
disagree.
saying,
How do
"Oh,
you- how
you're
do you-
weird, so I
why
don't
are
like
you
you because
picking
you're
it up?
weird."
Peter, how do you feel about the LGBT community?
Alright, so as a guy that has a lot of feminine, qualities about me, and I know this, I admit it, I understand that. Like I do, bro. Like
Well, I'm scratching my chin. I was.
you can look at
Go
my
ahead.
face and you can see feminine qualities. Like I've actually been stopped on the street and said, "Oh, are you a female model?" And I'm just like, "Wait, what?" Because that shit didn't make sense to me.
What, we all
why-
getting mani pedis?
Yo, son.
You can get
I mean, you
that
can, yeah.
Mad relaxing. Yo, I need one.
So
I need one heavy.
So I've never actually had like a bad experience with the LGBTQT.
LGBTQ. There's more. There's
Bro,
more than
yo,
that.
this is a tongue twister.
LGBTQA.
Oh my God.
Something.
So I've never had a bad experience with it. Like
Their
whoever-
pride parades be lit.
I missed
too.
it this
OD.
year.
Of course,
Chipotle
y'all
gives
think
out free
that.
cards.
Baskets.
What?
None.
It
There's
is
this
lit.
thing-
What'd you
Anyway,
say?
Will, what do you feel about it? I'm trying to close off here, guys. What do you feel
Oh, I
about
still
it?
wasn't done talking. You're gonna keep talking, singer, so I'm done. Nigga. Fuck out of here.
Will, what do you feel about the LGBTQ community?
It's like I honestly don't have a problem with it. Like I have a whole bunch of gay friends, and I love them just as much as my other friends. Not in that way.
Nah, just break down.
Yeah, facts.
We get
Do
it,
they
we
make,
get it, we get
do they
it.
make you feel uncomfortable?
If they try certain things, yes.
That's true.
Nah. I've been around Peter. Peter knows how to react to his friends doing suspect behavior. That's probably why I feel the lack of masculine. Like this one guy of the homosexual belief style. He is homosexual.
Wait, what?
Bro, he is homosexual.
What did you say?
Yeah, okay. One guy, he's homosexual, right?
Belief style.
But with the heterosexual friends, they'll do stuff like not like smack, but squeeze each other's butt cheeks. And I can't say I'm 100%
What?
for
You know, I
that.
feel like people.
They're heterosexual.
There's a comfort zone with that.
Yeah, but I know they always pulling the if you're comfortable, you have no problem kissing a man and all that, like actors
What?
do it all the time, stuff like that.
If I'm comfortable,
But
I'm
me-
not doing anything to make me uncomfortable at the end of the
But
day.
I understand that. But that's why I kind of go back to the masculinity thing.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I just kind of connected back to that. Like when you see like a lot of my friends on Facebook complain about homosexuality, they're not really complaining about that. They complain about
The
the
people
effect
that
of
make them
masculinity.
uncomfortable with-
No, just how it affects their masculinity. Like, oh,
What do you mean?
my child is gonna do this because he saw
Oh,
this
that
on
is
TV.
irritating.
They're not gonna like a lot of times they don't say my child's gonna be gay, but they're gonna say my child ain't gonna be as masculine. Which I
But
kind of
then
agree.
how,
As
you
I
gotta
try to
really
close
break
the
down what
podcast, and
masculine
we have
is.
all these great points.
Yo,
Go
boy, you
ahead.
can always cut up. It don't even matter, son. Ain't like
You
it's
can edit this.
Yeah.
JP, you gotta go home.
Did anybody ever slap you in the ass during football or some shit like that?
Yes, bro, and I did not
That's
like
like
it.
sportsman spirit, though.
Yeah, I
mean,
got
if
over it
it's
after a long
spirit,
time,
you
but
can
I was
say that.
100% against it at first.
Yeah, if it makes you uncomfortable.
But there's a
no,
difference between
but-
smacking and squeezing. Like
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say two people. I'm not gonna say
difference.
which one of my man's friends to the right.
Man, I mean, I already.
But
fucked
my
up.
man's caught a whole handful of in between butt cheek with a
Oh,
middle
no.
finger with a middle finger
Oh,
squeezing.
That shit was super gay, son. That shit
On
was
that note,
No.
How I-
That's just my thing. Like when a woman, a dyke, whatever you want to call them. I don't know the respectful way to
Like,
say
it's mad
it, but like
disrespectful.
I don't know the respectful way to say it, but the AG, like she over masculine, like I'm against that, overdoing it. They over masculine themselves to make them seem like a man, even though I feel the qualities of a man isn't always masculinity. Like I don't feel masculinity is the
So then
only
how
part
would
of
you
being a man.
How would you say that you need to keep a certain amount of masculinity if not everything is masculine?
No, I mean like there's certain levels. Like I'm talking about like stay as masculine as you possibly can without overdoing it.
You mean just be you?
Yeah, like I feel like recently AGs have been currently taping down their breast.
So then, what would you
Like,
consider
that's
masculine?
extra.
Because of the fact that, like, if you think, because to my understanding, what I'm hearing is you say like,
3 hours.
what I'm hearing is you say at the end of the day you should keep a what do you call it, like a level of masculinity.
Mm-hmm.
How would you consider masculinity? Because if I am anyway and I feel comfortable with the way I am, I'm going to keep myself at a level of myself. I'm not going to say.
I'm trying to say keep a level of yourself.
So why don't you just say that? Because
But
I'm
I'm
thinking
saying
masculinity.
because
is
when
like,
I'm
I
talking
gotta,
about
puff up my
like
chest.
no.
low voice,
I mean
carry
like
myself with a
there's a
swagger.
level like when I talked to you before, the guy said because I'm gay I'm supposed to wear a dress.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel because I'm not gay, so I can't even tell you. But I don't feel because you're gay you should wear a dress.
Okay.
I feel you could like my cousin, he's gay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, boom. But you would never know he was gay. But he's not like trying to hide it. It's just that's how he carries
Just
himself.
who he is.
I feel you shouldn't undercarry yourself masculinity wise or overcarry yourself both ways for femininity. I'm talking about masculinity because I'm a man. I can't really speak for the female. Like I'm against an AG over masculinifying yourself because I don't feel to be a man you must over masculine yourself. I feel it's the way you carry yourself as a person.
Well, then there are cases also
Like-
if you want to turn into feminine. There are like my sister and I went to see this documentary. I forgot the name of it. It was a really good documentary. It was
It's the ops, bro.
Yeah, I'm all confused. I'm like, you about to rap?
There was
Pay that no mind,
documentary-
people.
Chicken noodles.
Shout out to the police.
Shout out to the
Oh, nah.
NYPD.
We don't shout that out.
The good NYPD cops.
Actually, yeah, good
All
ones.
the bad
I don't
ones.
believe in that.
All the bad ones.
All
Get the fuck
pigs.
out of here.
But yeah, if you want to turn it back to like the feminine, if this feminine aspect of keeping a level of who you are, there was a documentary I watched on like what is expected in the community. Like you have to, if a dyke can't, well, that's what they called it. A dyke can't be with a dyke. That's what they angrily called it.
What?
But it was basically just like social norms of the community.
Yo.
So it was kind of like when you bring up the fact that like you have to be a level of you, a lot of things conflict with that because a level of you also conflicts with society.
Yeah.
And what society accepts you to be. Like
Yeah.
I can't
But-
walk around.
Millie Rocket.
But I don't.
Wait.
I feel you.
I can't walk around like anywhere and act who I am and not be looked at by someone. I'm always
Yeah,
doing
but
that because
okay,
of my
I understand
hair,
that.
my
But
dress.
if like say you're LGBT, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you overextensify, demean yourself socially, just to do it? Like
But
if
then
you,
how would you measure
like-
overextensifying? Because
like,
Man, if you
if
a
you
man
know-
and
if
you
you know-
gay, should I be coming to school in some high heels and a dress with one of them rompers with
doesn't
your ass
matter.
cracked out? No,
I
no.
mean, See, now,
Nobody
when
trying
it
to see
comes-
that.
When it comes to like, there's another.
there was that. Actually, remember that one guy in Schoolboy who had the zipper on his butt crack?
Yeah, why is that happening? Yo, I love all my gay people out there, but I'm just saying, like, at a certain point, you guys try to become
There about to be
females
some angry people.
so
coming.
much
Everybody.
that we single people feel uncomfortable. Because if single
Single, you
people,
mean straight?
if straight,
Single.
I mean
JP
straight.
about to be single.
Shout out to my baby, I love you. Anyway, straight people, like, if we come out here slinging our dicks around, you know what I'm saying?
They might like it.
But
Showing.
then that's also social etiquette. It can go. It doesn't even
Okay,
have to
so
be LGBT.
so
It could be
why
anything.
are they allowed to do things that are not socially? I don't want to say.
But I'm not saying all that. I'm saying.
Let me stop talking.
I'm saying if you naturally.
You're about to start
I'm saying,
arguments right now.
if you naturally want to wear a dress, I'm saying you could wear a dress and still have some masculinity to it. If you want to wear a dress, wear a dress. Boom,
yeah, but don't have your butt crack
But
out, man.
I'm not even talking about that. But I'm talking
There are
about you
jeans
can
that
have
are
your
made
dress,
to have
you
your
can have
ass
your
show.
dress, rock your dress, do whatever you want, and still maintain level of masculinity.
Yeah.
But there's a difference between you rocking a dress just to show everybody you're gay.
Man, let's
You don't need a dress.
Let's
to
end
show you're gay.
Let's end this off real quickly.
Now let me add this.
Go ahead, Peter.
When people do that, I feel like it's a show, bro. Like they really want people to know
that they gay.
Like,
yeah,
But then that's
proving
also
to
that's
you
also
and
a
to
matter
myself
of confidence. Like
that I'm gay.
Man, unless you looking for social fucking acceptance.
That's social. But you're over.
But isn't that what all this is about?
Social acceptance.
Everything.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't agree with social
I
acceptance.
don't think being gay is you trying to be
I feel
socially
like
accepted.
at the end of the day, if you're if you carry yourself and feel comfortable carrying yourself without making people without affecting anyone, like truly affecting anyone, like hurting them in any way, physically, mentally, emotionally, then
that shit hurt
it's
me
okay.
emotionally.
Stupid. But I feel like at the end of the day, if you just be who you are and be comfortable with it.
Amen.
Yeah, let's get that song.
I just don't know. I just don't know if I agree. I don't know if I agree. Like if you my height 6'5", you bigger than me, you gay, cool, boom, but you over here swinging your arms and you see like the tiniest bug. I don't know. I feel that's when you purposely just lacking the masculinity.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay,
Explain.
my fiance hates bugs.
Yo,
like
guys.
he hates bugs that fly in the air.
Yeah, I understand that, but
And
there's a difference
he's
between.
just as tall as you.
Oh my God! Wave
He
the
will
arm.
scream and run away.
Okay. I can understand
He'll
that.
be like,
Yeah, but he'll be like
teleport,
get that bug away the
No, he'll be like, woo, and he'll run.
But okay,
That's
I mean that particular case. But I'm saying like your fiance, he maintains masculinity a lot.
A lot, exactly.
lot.
He's a very quiet person, and he looks
I'm not
very
saying quiet is masculinity.
He looks very quiet, and he
But I'm
looks
just saying,
very
just the way somebody carries themselves. You could tell like a person who like, if I'm going to the army, if you're a gay, you want to go army, cool. But if you play the I'm scared female role when you're supposed to be in the front soldier of the line because the male's on the front soldier of the line, I don't know if I can really support that.
I think gays are getting allowed into the army now.
They should be allowed in the army. I'm not saying they shouldn't be allowed in the army.
There's just been I always forget the stuff. No, I think it's basically like you can be in the army as long as you don't say what you are. There's a name for it,
Like,
and
cool.
it's so fucked up.
Like, cool, you could be in the army, you could be gay. I'm just saying, like, you could tell.
Think about that all day.
Like, you could tell when somebody's carrying a little. Like, you could tell when somebody's like purposely trying to do something extra. They can tell when a guy purposely dress fly, you know that's not really his look. You can tell when a guy's purposely acting tougher than what he really is. You can also tell when a guy's purposely acting softer than he really is.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, be normal to yourself. Like, I feel as a man, not all men can do it, but as a man for the most part, to be a man, you just may maintain a certain, not a social masculinity, just a certain level
I
of
feel like it is a social
finesse.
level of
But shout out to everybody and what
Like,
you like.
It's like 30 right?
Like some people feel like lack of, sorry, my fault. Some people feel lack of masculinity is just like, when like your family's real, like your family need like somebody to work in the house, and you're a grown ass man saying I'm gonna lay on the bed the whole time. Like that, some people feel that's a lack of masculinity because when it's time for you to get up and do what you got to do, you choose to sit down. I just feel, it's hard to explain.
Shout out to
Probably need
everyone
to think that one through.
who lives, and shout out to all the humans and what you believe in, what color skin you are, and you can be whatever the fuck you want to be, like whatever the fuck you want to like.
I don't know about that.
And do whatever the fuck you want to do once it doesn't affect other people. This has been episode 1 of Let's Talk, Not Argue, where we were doing really well. I think we did really well today.